A good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Billy's Travels. We're at Travelodge in Hull. It's easier when I'm going home to come into Hull because I need to be on the train at 9:30 in the morning, so it's better to get the motorhome put to bed and spend a night in the Travelodge in Hull. Also, I'm going to meet my daughters for a bit of tea this evening, so it's twofold really. I'll turn you around, we'll have a little walk. I put the mic on because of the traffic and everything. I'm walking up to Wetherspoons, my usual haunts, as you say, buses and things, walking down Ferrens Way now as it was. It's been a bit of a rush. I've had no time to myself over the last few days really. It's just been, that's the thing with having an odd night here, night there, you never get a chance to settle, with having to sort the motorhome out the first night. The second night I went up to Dave's, and of course I went to Asda, did a bit of shopping, and then last night the same again, and then today I'm on the train tomorrow morning at 9:30, and I don't get run over by the buses. I'm on the train at 9:30 in the morning from the train station here to Liverpool. My flight is at 5:10 tomorrow afternoon, but that was the easiest train I could get to make the flight, getting off at South Parkway of course, and then we're back in June the 14th I come back, but I'm coming back in the car that time, which makes things a lot easier. I was going to come in the car this time, but the steam packet wanted over £300 for me in the car, so it was by far cheaper to fly over. I had a nice ride on the bus today from Gilbert Egg. It's the first time I've done that. Normally what I do is I get a taxi and the train, which together comes to about 30 quid. It was £2 on the bus. I went through South Cave, North Cave, Brough, all through the villages. It was all right, an hour and 50 minutes. And then of course I couldn't clock in to the Travelodge till 3 o'clock. You can get in from 12 o'clock, cost you an extra tenner, which I think it's a bit naughty really, isn't it? I know they have to change the rooms around and things like that, but anyway, I got in, I sat in Greg's and had numerous cups of coffee and things. I went to get a card for me Wi-Fi. I went into EE in Hull while I was here. I thought I'll pop do that. That's one job ticked off, and they wouldn't give me one because they couldn't find any credit history. Of course, when I retired, I paid everything off, so there's nothing outstanding or anything. So it's a bit like in the olden days when you used to have to take your mother to sign for a bike for you. I've got to go and bring Curly next time and get her to sign for it. It sounds a bit stupid for £10 a month really, but rules is rules, you know. I'm sure we'll get there in the end. And I couldn't understand how I've got a contract with EE, but she said it's not a contract, it's pay as you go, but you pay monthly for it. So I couldn't quite work all that out myself. So this is walking towards the St Stephen's Square, I think it is, and the train station's just across there. Those of you that don't know Hull, I was brought up here of course, my old stomping ground, Springbank West. We actually, when I was a lad, we lived in Annalby, some 3 or 4 miles outside the centre. So, but it's certainly changed since I was a lad. I'm not sure whether it's for the better, but we'll leave that on judgment, eh? So, a lot of the bars have closed down that used to be about as well, I've noticed. There used to be one on this corner, I don't know if it still is. Looks a bit seedy if it is, but and they're knocking buildings down left, right and centre. You know, and this used to be Argos. And now it's a Chinese restaurant, international cuisine. It's a bit posh, isn't it, for Hull? International cuisine. There's the bus interchange and the train station. I don't know if it's still called Paragon Station or the interchanges nowadays they call things. So I say I'm meeting my two girls tonight for a bit of tea. Sarah, of course, did the marathon last weekend at Leeds, the Burrows and Sinfield jobby, 26 miles as I said, and I'm meeting my other daughter Leonie, who turned up at Wetherspoons last week waiting for me. So I wonder if she'll turn up this week. So that's about it for now. As I say, I'll do a report when I get home on the house. It's getting almost finished now. By next week could be finished, and I've got some work to do on the trailer before we, and of course we've got the TT coming up, so we're going to be a bit busy. I might try and get up the paddock and do a bit on the TT. This used to be Hammond's, of course, in the old days. I don't know, it still is. Hammond's are full, yeah, still there, look. Yeah, shopping precinct. That used to be HSBC, I think, on there. That's moved. There used to be a cracking bar just here where Domino's is, just over there. Used to go there on a Sunday night for a 60s and 70s night. It was really good. The Royal Hotel. I think that caught fire at one time. It's quite a big fire there. But fond memories. Fond memories all. So that's it. Anyway, the motorhome's all tickety-boo. Pretty good. But it's looking like we're going to need some new back tyres before long. It's not for me. As there's some cracks appearing in the rear tyres. So like I said, we'll get in touch with Savoy and get some when I come back again. Right folks, I'm almost there. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye now.